Yo, what is up guys, my name is AFCD and welcome to another video. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below after the game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys have had the same feeling that I had in this game. I'm pretty sure you all experienced it yourself, the feeling that you cannot kill the opponent's Mew, because Mew was faster than my Gliscor, most likely. So I couldn't lead off with Gliscor, because otherwise I would lose my item or I get burned. And it just taunts everything that can put status onto the Mew. So let's see how this game goes, and I hope you guys will enjoy. Let's go. Okay boys, we got a game against MM88. He's a good friend of mine, also a viewer of my Twitch, so I kinda know the guy. So this should definitely be a good game. Let's lead off with Magnezone. I think he would lead off with his Mew. And I honestly don't care if my item gets knocked off. Have fun, man, have fun. I don't care if I get burned here. I don't care if my item gets knocked off. I'll just attack him, and I'm gonna click Flash Cannon here. It hits everything on his team. That should be a fine play. So he goes into his Tangrowth. Let's see, is this Assault Vest? It is AV. I'll just go into my Toxicroak here. Even though Toxicroak could be nice, it's also not going to do a lot if his Mew is alive. So let's just go into Toxicroak, let him knock me off. And I'm gonna click Poison Jab here, just to try to get off the poison. It would be nice if I can poison this. He's running AV Tangrowth, so he could be running Earthquake. I hope that I will live it. Yeah, he's staying in. He doesn't get poisoned and the Earthquake comes off. I am living the Earthquake, and I'll just go for Poison Jab again. Because if he goes Scizor, I can Drain Punch, and if he kills me, I'll trap him with Magnezone. But he actually decides to go into his Zapdos. I don't think it's his Defogger, because his Scizor or his Mew can also be the Defogger. So this might be Roost, 3 attacks. So going into Garchomp might not be a good play, because he could be using Hidden Power Ice right now. So I'll just stay in, click Poison Jab, and he appears to be faster. He also has Hidden Power Ice, so this is most likely the Timid Roost 3 attack set. Now I'll just go into my Mew and get off the knockoff. And my Mew is also my special wall on the team, so that should work out for me. Just go for knockoff. I hope he doesn't paralyze me. That would be nice, as he doesn't get to paralyze and I get the knockoff off. So that is great. Mew around 50% health. I'll just go into my Porygon here and try to get off the poison. Let's see if he goes for Discharge again. He does go for Discharge, and he doesn't paralyze me, so that is great. I'll be pressing Toxic right here. He actually goes for a U-turn, so that is very interesting, because we saw Discharge, Hidden Power Ice, and U-turn. So his last move is either a Heat Wave or Roost. So that's some good information. He goes into his Scizor. I'll just go for the Recover here, as he goes for a U-turn, and that U-turn doesn't do anything. So I don't think it's an offensive Scizor. It's most likely a defensive Scizor, judging from the damage, but he actually decides to go into his Mamoswine, and I really have my Porygon for this Mamoswine, so I'm gonna stay in here and get off the poison. He goes for knockoff, knocks off my item, and he takes Life Orb damage. And now with the poison, this Mamoswine will lose a lot of health every time he comes in, so I'll just recover here. I don't know what he will do. He goes for Earthquake, and I heal it all back while he gets damaged by Life Orb and poison. I'm still gonna recover here. He could be going for rocks, he could be switching out, but I want my Porygon at full HP. And he showed knockoff, so he might not have stealth rocks on his Mamoswine. So his Mew might be the stealth rocker. So he goes into his Mew. I think he will go for the taunt here, because it makes no sense to burn my Porygon. So I'll go into my Gliscor. There has to be a reason he brings in his Mew against Porygon. So he does go for taunt, because if I poisoned his Mew, it could have been very bad for him. And now, because I'm poisoned, he cannot burn me. Knockoff won't do anything, so I'll go for the knockoff myself, as he actually decides to go into his Scissor. So we get to see what kind of Scissor this is. 16%, leftover is gone. That's definitely a defensive Scissor. Might be his Defoger, might also be a defensive Sword Stance Scissor. But I'll just go for knockoff again, just to get some extra chip damage off, because his U-turn won't do anything to me. Because it does 12%, and I heal it all back with the poison heal. So that is going to be okay for us. He actually goes into Alakazam, so perhaps he has hidden power ice. There has to be a reason he's bringing in his Alakazam against my Gliscor. So my safest place to go into my Mew. I really have my Mew for this Alakazam. And while we're talking about Alakazam, someone is asking me a question about Zam. But yeah, he showed counter, guys, so he's most likely focused. I'll just knock off again. It doesn't matter if he counters right now. And yeah, for the people who do not know, I had a hidden power ice Alakazam, rerolled it myself, and actually hard reset it. And then I rerolled a new one. So I actually tried rerolling 2 Alakazams. But yeah, I'll just go for knockoff now. I don't think he has hidden power ice, because for Sake, and even if he has it, he doesn't have the life orb. So we knock out the Zam, get some recovery back, so that is nice. Yeah, it really sucked. I felt really bad when I hard reset the perfect hidden power ice Alakazam. Yeah, Memo comes in, and I think I can live Icicle Crash. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna Roost. As he goes for Earthquake. That's 51. Oh, that's actually a lot. So he takes Life Orb and Poison damage. Let's just Roost again. Pretty sure I can live the Icicle Crash, because it won't be 4 times super effective, only 2 times now. Because I removed my flying type. So I think I should live it, guys. But perhaps the play would have been to go into Porygon right now. Okay, I go for a Roost. He clicks Icicle Crash. Wait, what? I live with 1 HP, guys. With 1 HP. I actually have 8 EVs into attack. The 8 EVs coming clutch. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Those 8 EVs in defense made the difference. But I'll just go into Porygon right now. I messed it up one time. As he goes for Earthquake, makes the prediction, but now he dies to Poison. And his Mamoswine is gone, so perhaps I can do something with my Garchomp now. Because the only 2 Pokemon that are faster than my Garchomp are both dead. So that could play a role. But he goes into Mew. Is he... I mean, he could also be scared of my... Gliscor coming in, yeah, so he went for knockoff. I get the recover off. I still don't want this to get taunted though. Should I think I'll just go Gliscor now. Oh, he knocks me off. My Gliscor is gone. Perhaps I should have just tried to go for the discharge, which was the safest play. Just to get off the paralysis, but I'll just try to do it now. We are going to spam discharge. Because his Scissor is a defensive Scissor, so perhaps my Garchomp, if I can get in my Garchomp against the Scissor, I can set up. Yeah, he goes for knockoff again. And let's see, We do get the paralysis, so this is great, guys. We do paralyze ourselves, but I need this on the Mew to kill it. I think I'll just try to get some extra damage off. I think that's the play. I'll just press discharge again, get some extra damage off so that my Garchomp can kill it at one point. So nice 21%. I think it's a defensive Mew because discharge still did a lot. I'll press recover as he taunts. I go Mag. I feel like Mag is the play. Because now he's paralyzed and he doesn't have a ground type anymore because his Mamoswine is gone. It actually makes a switch into his Zapdos. I get in my Magnezone and I'm gonna press Volt Switch here. Just to see what he does, because I'm faster with the Choice Scarf. He actually switches into Scissor. Guys, this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity. I think Garchomp can win now. I bring in Garchomp. I think his Zapdos doesn't have Roost, guys. Because I feel like you always Roost there. Yeah, because this is a defensive Scissor. So what I can do now is I can set up my Sword Stance. I don't think I need rocks. After this Sword Stance, my Garchomp is gonna kill everyone. He went for Defog. Wait, is this his plan? This might actually be his plan to Will-O-Wisp, to guarantee hit the Will-O-Wisp on my Garchomp. He goes for Bullet Punch now. We knock out the Scissor. And I can clean up his team with Outrage. If I can get a 3-turn Outrage, I win. If I get a 2-turn Outrage, then he can still win. So it all comes down to this. He goes into Tangrowth. And I just click Outrage. +2 Life Orb. Outrage is definitely gonna kill this guy. And I'm faster than Mew. I'm faster than Zapdos. Ooh. Let's message him. This is going to be RNG a little, I think. Because he still has a chance if I don't get a 3-turn Outrage. So we knock out Zapdos. It also depends on which Pokemon we take out. If we take out Mew right now, it doesn't matter. But if we take out the Tangrowth, he can still win with this Mew. He actually goes into Mew, and I don't think that's the play. I think you should sack your Tangrowth and hope that I get confused. So Mew goes down. Yeah, there was no way he's gonna live that. I'm Life Orbed. Outrage is one of the strongest Dragon type attacks. And I have a Sword Stance up. I do get the 3-turn Outrage. So we completely turned this game around because there was no other way for me to kill the Mew. Besides getting Para Hexes. But that was a really close game, guys. Didn't seem that close because Garchomp cleaned it up. But if I couldn't do it with Garchomp, I would have probably lost against Zapdos, and Tangrowth and Mew. The Scissor wasn't that important. But yeah, that was the game, so I hope you guys did enjoy this battle. Garchomp really coming through. This Garchomp set is actually really nice. I think it's really nice. Some people do prefer Dragon Claw, but you kill things with Outrage if they don't have a Fairy type, which is awesome. Yeah, that's the game, so I hope you guys liked it. If you did like the video, please hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this Garchomp set? Let me know down below. But for now, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.